Ho, ho, ho! It's Christmas Eve. Tim Eid here. My best day ever. You know why? Because it's now. I get to see you. I get to spend it with you just for a couple seconds. And I want to share a really important moment with you, something that means a lot to me. So I just thought I would take a moment to think about it and share that moment with you. And it's this. It's really what we do in private that matters most. When no one's looking, when your mom's not looking, your dad, if they're here, your friends, your spouse, anyone, even in AA, even in other types of accountability situations, the person you're most accountable to is you. And if you do what you know you need to do in private, you'll get to celebrate all of that in public. It's what we do in those practices as opposed to the actual games. It'll show up in the game. You're gonna hit that winning shot because you've been practicing in private. Talk to you really soon. Much love. Tim Eid here. And I just want to also take the opportunity to just wish you a happy holiday season. I'm feeling really great, in terms of I'm moving toward equilibrium every day. I give that particular thought, balance, equilibrium, a lot of thought. And I want to invite you to integrate that in your life too, because it's not enough just to be mind or body or spirit. It's about all of those. And I've been paying attention, doing the things with my body. I'm like 1,000 years old right now. I graduated high school back when they didn't, sometimes when I was in grade school, sometimes in summer school, we didn't have air conditioners, let's put it that way. Nowadays, people are like, no air conditioners. Like, even up north, I mean, it gets hot, in May and June, and I, go until late in the year, and sometimes we didn't have air conditioners. Some cars didn't have air conditioners. I've been around here for a while, but I don't tell myself these stories and give myself an out and say, oh, I'm old, now I'm gonna start walking funny. And I understand, sometimes I get injured, we have accidents, we get sick. So I have much compassion, empathy, and love for everyone that has that, and I appreciate you when I have those moments. But don't regard yourself as weak. Regard yourself as very, very strong. That, when an injury heals, typically it gets scar tissue and it's even stronger. And you have the opportunity sometimes when you're hurt inside, when you're hurt outside, to not just rebuild yourself the way you were, but to rebuild yourself even better. And why that's important is you are getting better. I just want to get up and close and personal with you. It's a quick message. It's like 2.5 minutes right now, so the whole thing here is like 3 minutes or whatever. And I wake up every day and I have the same things that happen sometimes to everyone else. The difference though is recognizing what's trying to take something from you instead of give to you. It's recognizing when there's a fire instead of a nice cool touch. And we can get something from all of those. When there's a fire drill, we learn how to operate in a very, very accelerated pace. And right now I want you to put yourself in a situation where what you have to do, the message that's inside of you, it's not just important. No, it's not just, well, it really needs to happen. No, when it becomes an urgent emergency, then it's gonna happen. I'm just looking at this because I don't know if I'm in the frame, sorry. When it becomes an urgent emergency, you will make the decision to do whatever it takes. Because I'm with you on that camp. Sometimes we have to just take the road that we have to take, and we're saying, why does it have to be like this? Why do I have to take it? Why do I have to feel like this? Just keep embracing it. Because if you just felt good all the time, you would never even know it. I want you to remember those times when you felt those lows. When you felt hurt. I remember. I don't have to look very far. But it's those times that make me remember even more, when my cheeks are hurting from smiling, and when I'm standing on top of my own mountain, the mountain of mastering myself and mastering just sharing something valuable with other human beings, other people like you. That's my intention for the rest of my life, is to just empower you to bring your message out, to release your voice in every possible way that I can, because then you'll have the equilibrium that your heart seeks. That's mind, that's your body, and that's your spirit. And what we are really seeking at the end of the day, most of us, is something called peace. Peace. You don't have to have money to have peace. It's harder to have peace without money. But there are people that have a lot of money and don't have peace. So don't tie the two necessarily together. Say to yourself, I have peace, and because of that, prosperity and abundance is attracted to me and me to it. I'll leave you on that note. Timmy here. All the love in my heart coming into the holidays and really every day of the year. I'll talk to you really soon. It's so great to see you. Drop me a line. Stay in contact. I got so many amazing things that are happening now. And I just want to give you one last reminder, just like I give myself, to do something that you need to do, because the new year's coming. Don't fight it. Kicking and screaming. It's like a baby. It's coming out, okay? Give yourself permission. It's that simple. And I'm going to talk about the next step after giving yourself permission. Then what, Tim? I gave myself permission. To do what? We'll talk about that. Stay tuned. Find me on Instagram, timeed.tv. Find me on Facebook, Timeed. And find me smiling here on this planet and beyond. So long for now. Timeed here. Living on the edge. If I'm not living on the edge, just like you, we're taking up way too much space. Talk to you soon. So long for now.